Oh, good, good. Everybody's here. Oh, okay. Hi, Leslie. Hi, Sergio's mom. Hello. Excuse me, guys. Let me try to get this frog out of my throat. Wait 1 second. Get a drink. Okay, that's better. Sorry, you guys. I had to go and gargle again. I'm trying really hard. Gosh, it drives me crazy. I already had an issue, right? We're talking, and now it's a little bit more, but hey. Hey, up for it, gal. Hello. Evening. Hi, Lucy. Hi, Janet. Miranda. Shelley. So, hi, Tammy. Hi, Lisa. Leslie. Jennifer. Hello. So, Shari, you're first. And then it is Elaine, and then Lisa, then Janet, and then Leslie, then Misty, then Tammy. Okay, I'm not accepting any more at this time. I will do them again tomorrow, but due to my condition, my voice will probably end before, so that's why I don't want to take any extras. Miranda, probably for tomorrow, as long as I give myself a night's rest after this. So for tomorrow. Oh my gosh, I love it, Leslie. I know she likes you. I know she likes you a lot. But don't let her see you being too needy. Be careful. But you can tell her how much you like him. Of course, you already did. I get it. Okay, so first up is Shari. So your question was about your job, your careers, that situation, what's going on in it, any changes coming, things of that nature. So yours is all about your career. So let's find out what's going on. Other information could pop up. Whatever spirit wants to tell you, they will. This is done now through tarot, as well as any type of intuitive message that I get for you, I will give. So, yeah, it's not sore. It's allergies from being allergic to my daughter's dog when I went to Virginia 2 days ago. I had to come home. I was supposed to stay 13 days in Virginia, and I had to come home within 24 hours pretty much. It got that bad that fast. So anyway, but thank you very much. Appreciate it. Lots of salt water, lots of honey, lots of chamomile tea. And thank you, Leslie, for the remedy. Okay, you guys. So, Shari, first comes up for you. Where career is concerned, you've been, obviously, the first card comes up is the Nine of Pentacles. So with the Nine of Pentacles, it shows me that you've been waiting, and you tried to be patient about it, but you've been waiting quite some time. It is not the first time you've tried to change your position, change your title within the same company. It's you trying to be noticed in a certain way. I feel like with this particular company or with your particular boss supervisor, even though that may has changed in the past 6 months to a year ago, something had changed where whoever was over you or instructing you, that person had changed positions. However, I feel like it's not that they're not seeing what you're capable of. It's not that you're not good enough. It's that you're doing very well where you are. If they take you out, to have somebody else replace you there would be an issue or a problem for them. They're comfortable with the way things are running smooth at the moment. However, see what your next card says. Okay, so your next card is, let me put my glasses on to probably make it easier for me. Okay, Seven of Wands. So with the Seven of Wands, this card talks about you trying to dodge the bullet, so to speak. Maybe you're, trying to position yourself and somebody else can fill your shoes where you are. There's something about changing or swapping that's coming up. The Hangman comes up for you, and the Hangman, because that talks about you're just waiting and waiting, and you've been waiting for quite some time, like over 2 years, for a change in title. You've been waiting for quite some time for something to get better. Good news is with the Ace of Cups, it is coming. You are going to be able to enjoy the benefits of a title change, duties that will change. Your spectrum will get wider of what you need to do. It is going to come in both in your financial gain as well as your emotional gain. However, I will warn you, the position that you're going to switch into is going to be a bit more stressful. It's going to kind of annoy you. And in the beginning, you're going to feel like, I shouldn't have took it. I shouldn't have done it. I don't know why I thought I wanted this. So you're going to regret for a few minutes there, but I see that changing. I see somebody comforting you, somebody trying to tell you don't quit, somebody keep trying to encourage you to keep going forward. There may be something that you'll have to do, whether it's take a class, take a course, train again with somebody. You may need additional training on something that may get a little bit sticky, or may feel a little uncomfortable, or you're just not familiar with it yet. Something you're going to have to work at. But once you get through this training period, once you get in that position for about 4 to 6 months, 4 to 6 months is when you'll be comfortable. Then you'll feel like you have your cake and you're eating it too. So that's 6 cards. You get one more card. So the next card is the Two of Swords. So the next position, the next offer, which is coming very quickly, within 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months, there is an offer, a position coming for you. It is going to be the exact position that is meant for you. The ones that you were offered before were not really for you. The ones that you wanted so bad wouldn't have worked for you. Listen, don't mess with God's plans, because he doesn't make mistakes like we do. Okay? He knows exactly what he's doing. Sometimes you got to be grateful for unanswered prayers. And that's what I can tell you for your reading here. So yes, there is a promotion coming. There is a change in job status and in job position as far as title goes and the role that you'll play. There will be challenges for you during this change. It will be also very frustrating and feeling overwhelmed for a little bit, but that will pass the more you get familiar in something. I feel like you're already a little bit versed in what's going to be going on, but I also feel like there's some other things that you're not aware of. But it will definitely, hey, Renata, it will definitely work out for you. Hey, Lucy V. I will, Lucy. Thank you. All right. So next up is Elaine. So Elaine. I hope you're here, Elaine. Looking for you. Please hit the like button if you've come in. All right, Jennifer, do you want me to hold on to it, hon, for tomorrow? Do you want me to hold on to it for tomorrow, Jennifer? All right, Elaine, let's see. All right, Elaine, so 7 cards. First card that comes up, Elaine, is the Fool card. So somebody definitely took a risk, and I do feel like that is your partner. I think they took a risk when they were speaking to their mother. I think they took a risk just putting it out there to see how things would go, to see how she would react. I feel like it was, I wouldn't say a great reaction in the beginning. I feel like the mother was very confused based on the information, Elaine, based on the information that he had told her before. You know, sometimes when you're arguing with somebody and things aren't going well, you'll tell a person who's close to you, they did this, they did that, bada ba, bada ba, bada bam, and all this negative stuff. Now, your partner has brought new news to her attention. Yes, we're talking. Yes, we hang out. Yes, she has come over. Yes, I'm seeing her. Not sure where this is going, but we're trying to work it out. So the mother is very supportive. The mother is trying to be very encouraging. The mother is also telling him to be careful. And the mother is also concerned, but did not speak to him about his drinking, but is concerned about his drinking. Is very much aware of how much he can drink. As far as this person goes, I feel like he is trying to get balance with his mother, trying to get things on a good plane, a good level, because I feel like he's wanting other people to know, like his children as well. There's definitely news going to be given right now. I feel like he's feeling a little bit overwhelmed with the situation. I feel like he may feel like he doesn't know what the next step should be or how soon he should take that next step, whether that's telling the children or bringing you over toward them. I also feel like there may be a minute where he steps back away from you for a minute. Meaning he might take a time out, because that's him trying to get his head together, his thoughts together. Don't panic. Here he is doing that, trying to make a decision. So he will pull back for a little bit. It'll feel like, what's going on? Why are we not talking now? He's not answering my messages. He's not answering my calls. I see him on Facebook because you're still on the page. Cut it out. I asked you to cut that out before. But anyway, he'll make a decision. He has to be where he needs to be. He's got to decide which road to take. He will choose to come towards you. I've never been wrong with you yet. He is trying to paint something different. He doesn't want things to go the way they did before. That's what he discussed with his mother as well. He wants things to be different. So he wants to paint his canvas different. He's starting out with a blank canvas and wanting to create a different relationship. However, some of your behaviors, some of his behaviors are still old behaviors, which is going to bring back the same results. Be careful. That is a caution to you. You've been warned. You've been warned. So even though I see good things can come, if you continue doing old patterns, if he continues doing old patterns of behaviors, the results will be the same. Because the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over, but expecting a different outcome. Got me? So, as far as this other person goes, this other person created a little bit of a tower moment for him, created a little bit of a disappointment for him due to the fact that they did, in fact, give a wrong number on purpose. They were not comfortable. They felt pressured into doing it. They really didn't feel like they were attracted to this person, to your partner. So therefore, in order to avoid them and not have to deal with them again, that person will not be going back to that same location. And they gave a wrong number. They don't want anything to do with him. No. They felt like he was drunk and didn't make much sense. They were turned off by him. So that's the answer that I have for you for your mini read. Next up, Lisa M. So Lisa M. Lisa M. I am on Lisa M right now. You got to watch my other videos or go to my community page to see what's going on with me. And then you'll know what's happening. So, next up, Lisa M. Lisa M. And I am Miss Charles. You're going to have to probably play it back if you missed it, because I did yours first, like I said. I did yours first, and I waited a few minutes before I started. So you're going to have to go back and play it if you missed it. Yep, you did miss it. Yeah. So when I said 5 minutes, I meant 5 minutes. But it's okay. You could just play it back. You know I love you. Everything will be all right. Okay, so Lisa M. So Lisa M, again, working with the Magician card, trying to create a miracle, so to speak. Having something miraculous occur is definitely going to be the result of what you're doing. It is a very good choice and decision. I also feel like there is a blessing coming for you. I feel like maybe you don't understand something or understand how something's going to work, but I want you to be careful because I feel like there could be multiple babies, more than just one. So I want you to be careful. Okay, the message is coming out that it may have to be done twice. There may be a procedure once, and then it may have to be a procedure twice. But my grandmother's telling me it might feel iffy at first, but then all of a sudden, out of the blue, you get a shocking answer or news, which is good news. Your next card comes up is talking about being very happy, very excited to spread the news, to tell somebody, to show everyone, standing up very proud, but taking it very easy. You have to be careful. Less stress, not too much stress. It's being warning here with the stress, with the Ace of Swords. Next, you have the Empress card, which is definitely having a child, having a baby, getting pregnant. Oh, that is coming. So you've had the Magician card, the Ace of Wands, the Five of Swords, the Ace of Swords, and of course, the Empress. So as the Empress, this is going to be very healthy. This is going to be very easily done. This is going to be well carried. I do feel like sodium or salt issues will be a problem for you. There may be bed rest at the last 3 months of your pregnancy. Just a warning to you. So if you can avoid certain things in the beginning of this, you won't have any problems. The next card that comes up for you is in fact the High Priestess, which is great because everything that you've been working on, counting on, praying on, meditating for is coming into fruition. I also feel like your partner is going to be ecstatic over the results that come from this. Financially, I feel like it may be a little bit of a strain to you, but it definitely will be worth it. I feel if you waited on your own trying to proceed with this way, trying to do this yourself, it could take 1 to 2, maybe 1 to 2 years. It first felt like it was faster, going to be like 6 months, but then something changed. And I don't know if there's scar tissue. I don't know if there's some kind of blockage, but there's something that is inadvertently keeping something from happening because of the angle that it's going, or the way that it swims upstream, so to speak. So be patient, but this method will definitely help you immensely. Your last card comes up as the Six of Swords. So this is you walking toward your destiny, walking toward your goal. This is kind of like following suit, doing what other people do. Joining a group online is very important. Other people have gone through the same thing to be able to help you to get through this. So it's important to speak to an advocate in this situation. I feel like your partner is going to be very protective of you, defending you, standing up for you, but very much like a guard dog over you. Yeah, you're going to be excited to tell family and friends what's going on here. The fact that you are pregnant. Children will also be happy. One child will be jealous of the situation, feeling like they're being replaced. So be careful with that one child, whether it's a regular child of yours or it is a stepchild, but be careful of that. All right, Janet G. Janet G. Janet G. Janet G. So as far as getting a general, I'm sorry. I'm not taking any more bookings right now. Thank you. Maybe tomorrow. I am very excited, Lisa M. Congratulations early. I'm very excited, and I can't wait till you get the news. And make sure you text me right away. All right. No, I'm not doing any questions today, Renata. Sorry. Obviously, I can't, but thank you. Maybe tomorrow, but not tonight. All right, so next up is, okay, Janet G. So Janet G. So Janet, I see that you are definitely open. It's no doubt about it, because the Hierophant card comes up for you. So it is definitely a true fact that you're open and wanting and ready now. It's like you've been taking a lot of time to prepare yourself for something new to come in, for some more strength. Also, there's an area, though, is what I'm hearing, Janet, that you haven't quite worked on. This area is more about really knowing, and they're telling me to tell you to write it down. They're saying the qualities, the traits, even what you want them to look like, what you're hoping for them to look like. They're wanting you to be more specific. Be careful, because the way you're asking for, and the angels are telling me they hear you. So the way that you're asking for this relationship is a little too open. You understand? You're giving them too much room to just send anyone. So we need to be more specific. We need to be specific in somebody between this age and this age. We need to be specific in between somebody who's very kind and gentle, somebody who's not abusive, somebody who's not jealous, somebody who's not controlling, but they're protective, somebody who will love you the way you love them. Like, see what I'm saying? So I need you to be careful, because the way you are trying to manifest, they're showing me, and I see it in front of me, Janet. You may want to get a private reading, but let me just say right now, to get you through this part, okay? Be very detailed on how you want it, on the way you want them. Do you want them to have a big sense of humor where they're always joking, then they're never too serious? Or do you want them to be able to have a good sense of humor, have a good balance with that, but at the same time be able to be very serious and businesslike when needed? You want them to be masculine, but yet you want them to be sensitive. You also want them to have a little bit of a feminine side, so that they can understand how you're feeling on certain days when you're down, or you're just not feeling great, or your health is bothering you, or there's fibromyalgia issues or something of that nature. So you want them to be able to be compassionate to you as well. You also want them to take care of you if you're not feeling good. You do want them to wait on you and baby you and spoil you at times. Now, see what I'm saying? So I need you to be very clear. Write it down. As you write it, and you don't have to do this every day. You only have to do it one time. But as you set your intentions, make sure you want to know that they're financially stable. That even if they didn't have the perfect credit, but it's better now, or they're working on it. You know, you want somebody who is moving forward, not staying stuck in their past. You don't want somebody who's looking out of their rear view. You want somebody who's looking at the windshield, somebody who's wanting to move forward, somebody who's wanting to build a life with you. So this is what I'm saying. So the next card is, yes, again, so when I talked about making a list, writing things down, this is your confirmation for that. Your next card comes up is be careful because, again, because of the way you've already asked for it, there may be somebody that comes in quickly. Listen to me carefully, Janet. There may be somebody who comes in quickly that is just really not good for you. They may be a little bit toxic. They may be an ex. They may be everything that you want to get away from. So be careful of a wolf in sheep's clothing, okay, for the first person. After the first person has either contacted you or attempted to communicate or attempted to reach out or whatever, then the next person will come up. That person is waiting patiently because they too are in the same position as you. They too are starting over. They too are wanting to find something better than what they had before. They too are looking for someone who is just like you. Just like you, because they and you will reflect one another. Your feelings, your energies, your love, what you like for entertainment, what you like for food. You'll see that the balance will be crazy. I also feel like, okay, we have to make sure, again, if that other person decides to come through from the past, we have to make sure that we're still not feeling sad feelings with that. We have to be sure and clear that we've let that go. The angels are telling me, make sure you've been willing to. Okay, so be willing to forgive them and then let them go. Forgive them, not that it's okay what they did, but forgive them because you don't need them taking space up in here. So you forgive them and say, you know what? I forgive you. I wish you well. Goodbye. That's it. All right? Then, great. So then you'll be ready to complete your phase. As you complete your phase, probably tonight, maybe tomorrow at the latest, you're going to have everything written down the way you want it. Then you'll see you're going to be able to get what it is you're wishing for. As you put that energy out into the universe and you see that energy, as you put the energy out there, the universe will gobble that up, accept it, complete the changes needed, and move forward. As they move forward, there you go, celebrating, because an offer will come in, an invitation will come. This will probably be between June and July that this person is going to be able to come forward. Remember, this person is already going through things. This person is sitting and waiting too, because they too have had choices and decisions that they had to make. They also had consequences that they had to clean up and clear up. But know that the Page of Swords is somebody who's going to stand up for you, somebody who's going to fight for you, somebody who wants to be with you, somebody who's not going to walk away easily just because you had an argument. I know right now you might still feel trapped from a situation. You feel like you can't move forward, but there is something coming. And again, June and July is when you can expect a new love relationship coming in. However, that one wolf in sheep's clothing could pop up between now and May. Got me? So when they pop up and they appear like a sheep to be very kind and very sweet, and oh, they're everything I want, watch it. They are not who you think they are. They are not who you think they are. So take it slow, be careful, keep your radar up, and you'll be fine. All right? And then the good one will come in. All right? All right, honey. That's yours, Janet. Leslie. We are on Miss Leslie. All right, Leslie. All right, Janet. I know you are. Good job, and keep it up, girl. Keep it up. All right. Miss Leslie. All right, Miss Leslie. So, Miss Leslie, I think that you definitely feeling kind of frustrated, exhausted. You're getting more impatient, yes, by the minute. You're just wanting somebody to, again, stand up, take charge. I also feel like there is a question here, because as the Queen of Swords comes up for you, again, the Queen of Swords could be Sergio's mother. This is somebody who's definitely seeing what's going on around them. This is a woman who is very smart, very intelligent, very old school in one way, but very up-to-date and modern in another. This woman is well-balanced. She was brought up from a very good family. She was always, let's say, daddy's girl. Okay. This woman is also definitely has Sergio as like mommy's boy. In other words, she loves him with everything she has. He'll do anything for her. They have a very close bond. But at the same time, I feel like where Sergio is concerned, I have the Knight of Swords. So what I feel like with him is there's something he's not adjusting too well, or there's something that he's not liking. There's also an issue at his work or his job that is making him nothing but miserable. So whether somebody's called out and he's doing extra work, or whether he's just not liking somebody who's around him right now. There may have been somebody who ruffled his feathers the wrong way. It is job related, but it is not personal or about you. But he has been struggling with his emotions about something as well. I also feel like he doesn't like the fact that he doesn't get to see you as often as he would normally run into you. It does brighten his day when he gets to see you. All right, what else you got? So it does brighten his day when he gets to see you. I feel like there's him wanting, yes, him wanting to hang around, him wanting to be able to communicate more. He does like talking to you. He absolutely does like talking to you. But I feel like, all right, give me something. All right, so I feel like there is an offer going to come in. There is something that he's wanting to do. And again, you've been very sad, waiting for this, feeling exhausted, overwhelmed, disappointed. I definitely feel that you wanted to give up or want to give up. But I think after speaking to his mother, you're kind of understanding that if you turn your back on the situation is what you were thinking about doing and moving forward with somebody else, which is almost a game tactic or a mind game tactic or a manipulation tactic. So you have to decide if that's really what you want to do. Is that going to bring him closer faster? He will not fight and challenge for you at that time, only because he hasn't made that connection with you yet. There hasn't been intimacy yet. Once that happens, and something like that, absolutely. Right now, I feel like he's so close, but he's just not there yet. He's so close, but he's just not there yet. You must be patient. Right now, the universe is trying to teach you a lesson. And I know you've been waiting a long time. And I know you've been through a lot of things. And I get it that you just want to have a good time and be happy and spend some adult time with somebody, go places and do things. I get it. But I am going to tell you, Leslie, that when you demand time, when you demand for something to come in quickly, when you take the justice seat, when you try to become the moderator, when you try to become the person who makes the choices, the decisions, and the rules, not a good idea. It is important to keep your strength about the situation. It is important to keep your dreams alive. It is important to understand that the dreaming, the wishing, the manifesting that you're doing about what's around you is definitely going to prove to be in your favor. However, you, my dear, have a choice to make. You can choose door number 1, which is Sergio, and be patient and wait for it. Just because it's right for you right now, just because the timing's perfect for you right now, does not mean it is for him. There's other things that he's dealing with mentally and emotionally that he's not discussing with his mother. He's not discussing with his sister. He's not discussing with anyone. He's holding something in because that's what he pretty much does. And then he kind of gets this spoiled brat attitude, or he kind of gets this moodiness about him, or he kind of just stays up in his room and avoids people. So until that passes, until he's ready to deal with something, you got to realize you have 2 doors. I can't make you choose a door. You have to choose what door you want to take. If you wait for Sergio's door, it will turn out in your favor. You will get your wish. Your dream will come true. If you decide to take the other door, that is on you. There will be a new person. They will be different. They won't be just like Sergio, but they will definitely have you feeling much, much better because you'll be busy and you'll go out. But this person will not give you the same kind of desires or wants that Sergio does. So that's your reading. Misty. So Misty. We are on Misty now. Hey, Melissa J, honey, how you doing? All right, so Misty. Hold on one second. Yeah, definitely. I'm serious. When I get serious, I get serious. Okay. So, Misty, as far as job goes, so Misty, I do feel like you and a partner, it's coming up with you and a partner wanting to make something happen, wanting to move forward with a situation. I don't know what that's about. Finances are definitely going to be improving very soon. You've gotten this card. When you get the Wheel of Fortune card, when I'm asking about jobs, careers, finances, finances are showing that they're going to improve. There is going to be a variety of choices for you. It is not going to be just one thing. There will be a job offer that comes in between 30 and 45 days, not exactly 30 days, but between 30 and 45 days, Misty Blue. And when this offer comes in, there is going to be more than one offer within the next 30 to 45 days. There'll be 2 or 3 offers that come in. Continue to put your applications or resumes out there because you want to keep the energy going, okay? You just want to keep the energy flowing. So don't just choose the ones that are far-fetched. I want you to choose the easy ones too. I want you to experience yourself on interviews just for the hell of it so that when the other job does call, you will be ready to accept that offer and be a little bit seasoned up for the interview. There is a connection or communication coming for you too in love or romance. Just know that. Something is bonding closer or going to get better. There is an offer or invitation coming for you with that as well. Now, let's see. Your next card is, I want you to be careful of some type of job offer that may come through that is going to be a little bit shady, something not very clear, something not really what you want, something that may look like it's permanent or full-time and it ends up being a temporary or a seasonal thing. So be careful with whatever that is. There's definitely you doing your homework about a situation that has to do with a job or career. It's something too that you may want to refresh on or brush up on. That's also the history of the company that you're interested in. There's a particular company that you're interested in, and it's important to read about how they started. It's important to read about who's in charge, who was in charge, what's changed, who's on the board. Things of that nature are important to know. You have the Knight of Wands here. So you may have turned your back on another career job, a position. You might have turned your back on something before. Something may not have worked out. Somebody may have been not wanting to have to get rid of you, but maybe they did for whatever reasons. But I feel like somebody, didn't really want that to happen. Or if you decided to walk away, you didn't really want that to happen. But whatever happened here, could it have been because of illness? Could it have been because of time off? It also could have been because it just didn't feel like it fit, or they didn't think it fit. But whatever the situation was, it was definitely needed to change because there was no advancement there. There was also some bullying or just disrespect. I don't know what I feel about your last position, but it didn't feel good. I feel like everything was up in the air. Everything was all mixed up. Nothing was organized. Something just didn't feel right, whatever you were doing prior. There's something also showing about education, degrees, or scholarships, or something to do with college or training. So either college or training that helped you to get to where you're going now. I feel like you're wanting to exercise something that you've learned and also take another step later on. Don't wait too long to go back to school to finish something up to another level, because the way you like to live, the lifestyle that you enjoy and appreciate, you can't do that just staying still. You need to expand something. You need to go out and reach for the rest of it. You need to not settle. You can say, okay, I'm going to get started in this position. Once I have this position, I'm going to go back at nighttime and finish up and get to the next level. You understand what I'm talking about? I know you know just what I'm talking about. Once you do that, you open so many doors for opportunities, for happiness, for independence, for strength, and then the world will be your oyster. I promise you. So that's what I have for you with your question. Hey, Jodes, how you doing, babe? All right, last up, my girl, Tammy W. Tammy W. All right, Tammy W. Let's see what we have. Let's see what we have, Miss Tammy W. All right, Tammy W. So somebody's got a choice or decision, Tammy. Either you or Scott has a choice or decision here. Either stay with the plan that I'm on, stay with the program that I'm doing, or maybe you stay with the regimen that I'm doing. Maybe it's you, Tammy, that's saying, hey, Go Whiskey, I'll call you in a bit. Maybe it's you that's saying, I don't know what to do. I don't know if I should let this happen or if I should let that happen. It feels like you're going back and forth and fighting yourself about something. I think that as you spoke about, communication is improved and increased. I feel that for sure. I knew that was coming. I'm okay with it. But what I also feel like is you, as much as you have already walked this walk, as much as you're familiar with the situation, I think you know that helping is one thing, enabling is another. You don't want to take the responsibility of being in the driver's seat that would allow him to make you or manipulate you to enable him, and then you'll have to take the responsibility with him if something happens or he does something terrible or there's a bad result out of all of it. In other words, I don't want you to feel bad about something or take the responsibility about it. Exactly. And I think stay strong with that, because I'm showing you that he's not going to really like that answer. He's going to push in his kind of way, saying what he needs to say, doing what he needs to do to get you to change your mind. I know you're going to have a choice of decision here to make. It is very important that even though your tears may flow, because one part of you, and I get it, desperately wants to be with this person because they love you and you love them. But they also have another situation that they love too, and they're trying to move away from that situation, which we know is toxic for them, and then becomes toxic for you. It is a chain reaction. Water flows downhill. I don't want you to get drowned with all the water that could drown you and come from the nonsense, the bullshit, the person who's not willing to make the sacrifices or changes that are needed. Now, I think as long as you continue to feel strong and show your strength, but show your support and your love with it, this person will come around. I see you meditating and praying for that. I know that you want all these good things. This person feels that they can control you at times. They feel like they can make you make different choices and decisions. They can somehow coerce you into doing something and giving them a chance, making all the promises in the world, which then makes your world go upside down, makes everything confused, makes you wishing that you didn't do something or step backwards. So I know your intentions are to go forward right now. I know your intentions are to keep your boundaries up. And I praise you for that. But what I'm seeing in this reading is what could come or what's possible to knock on your door of opportunity, even though it may talk like a duck, quack like a duck, squeak like a duck, swim like a duck. It might not be a duck. The reason I say that is what I'm talking about is somebody's intentions can be one thing. Their actions can be another. Because this person has disappointed you in a lot of times and has broken your sweet heart, your sweet little heart. He's broken your sweet heart over and over and disappointed you and didn't even attempt to reach the expectations, not only that you put on, but that he put up himself. He's getting stronger every day as he's in his therapy, as he's doing what he's got to do. And every day gets stronger. The truth comes out of his mouth. This man adores you. You have been there through thick and thin for him. You have supported him, encouraged him, protected him, helped him, and took care of him for sure. But it's important now that this man who does have love for you, because the cape is very red, so the man who does have a lot of love for you is sitting and waiting for you to make a choice or decision, is hoping that you're going to decide in his favor to let him come home, to let him be with you. Doesn't really want to be somewhere else. It's like, I want you to continue looking into something, reading your books, reading just for today. Whatever it is you need to do, I need you to do that, because you're going to see the shadow is going to try to sneak in. When the shadow tries to sneak in, if it does in fact get in just that little bit of a crack, it's going to mess you up. But I know what your goal is. And if you'd like to reach this goal, if you want to be as happy as I told you could be, if you want to be able to have the celebration that's going to come, then please, please, please stay strong. Keep moving forward. this person that you're in love with, Scott, is definitely has two sides to him. He's almost bipolar with something. And the reason I say that is because there's a big part of that man that will move mountains for you. And there's another part of that man that will move a mountain to get away from you to go get something that he shouldn't have. So until he decides which mountain he wants to move and why, it'll be a little bit tough. Hi, Artistic Mom. Hi, hun. So that's what I have for you, Miss Tammy. So now, let me see here. Hold on 1 second. All right, let me just check. I don't want to... I don't know why I can't get into my PayPal. Data service? I don't know what's happening here. Something's wrong with my phone. I can't log into my PayPal. Never saw this before. It says, I don't know what's going on. I can't get into my... I don't know what's happening. Hold on, you guys. I'm having an awful lot of trouble. Log in. All right, let me see. All right, I don't see anybody else signed up. That's good. Jennifer? I see Jennifer. So, you know what, Jennifer? Are you here still, Jennifer? Jennifer, are you still here? Jennifer R. Jennifer R., tell me if you're still here. Oh, good. Jennifer, I'm going to do yours right now. All right. So, Jennifer, with your situation, I don't want to make you wait till tomorrow because you're the only one. With your situation, Jennifer, why is this person taking so long to come through? Now, my timing is never perfect. It isn't. But the fact whether they come or they don't, or whether they're coming or they're not, is always, always on point. Always, 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 never wrong, on point. So, yes, the answer, Jennifer, it's been a while. But yes, they are definitely coming forward. Yes, there is a 10 of Swords. So they're wanting to. They've tried to reach out many times, or they've attempted to reach out to you many times, but they have not completed it for whatever reason. There is a lot of fear around this person. I want you to know that. They also have a lot of confusion, a lot of opportunities. There's also a lot going on around them. I feel like they're in the middle of something. And it could have been at the point of time when you were with that person, a third party situation, because I feel like they're still dealing with the effects from that, from the bad choices and decisions that they made. They're still dealing with those consequences. They have somebody who's creating a block from getting to you, but it has not left their mind. They think about you every day. They're wanting to come towards you, Jennifer. There may be distance between you and them. There may have to be some travel in order for this to happen, but there's definitely a road to travel. That road to travel can be something of lessons that they got to go through. It can also be something that has to do with balance or imbalance as well. I have a 3 of Pentacles, which means that somebody is definitely trying to be creative here. They're trying to come up with a plan. Somebody's trying to make a decision about something. They don't know which way to go or how to handle it. They also know that they have to take care of some priorities or responsibilities that they have in a situation. Hi, Deb. So as I said, I'm not taking any more readings for today. If you've sent any payment after I've said it's closed and booked, I will refund that back to you. You have the Empress here. So the Empress is you wanting to, and I say this differently than I did previously on another reading, but for you, this card talks about wanting to give birth to the situation, wanting somebody to come to fruition, wanting somebody to come in towards you, not wanting to go with anybody else. You're not wanting to fix this with anybody else. You're not looking for a substitute. You're wanting this particular person. Although your eyes are open, and yes, you get attracted to other people, but no, you're reaching just for one person. This is somebody you want to fix things with. You think that, you believe that this person is your soulmate or twin flame, that this is where you belong. This is what makes you happy. No doubt about it. They're doing a lot of things right now. Again, you have the Wheel of Fortune. So that is coming in as luck for you. Your last card comes up as the Judgment card. So you're definitely going to be able to shout out about something. Good news is going to happen. They are definitely en route toward you. If you think negative, you'll bring negativity. If you remain positive, as if it's already happened, as if they've already talked to you, as if you've already communicated with them, then that energy brings them in faster. I also feel like there's an older woman around you, somebody who may see your frustrations. This could be somebody at work. This could be a family member. This could be an aunt. This could be another relative, but this is somebody close to you who definitely feels like you're struggling and you're not allowing yourself to live. You're, I don't want to say being morbid, but you're not being like you want to live life. You're just kind of being either a hermit, or you're just staying at home, or you're keeping to yourself, or you're not being very sociable. And I know with this pandemic, you can't do a whole lot, but I just feel like you need to go out and do something. There is going to be an opportunity for another offer that is going to come in. This will be at a social event or social area, something that is very much a lot of traffic going in and out, walking back and forth. It's like somebody just walks past you. It's a glimpse or a look that they give you. Communication develops from that. You're going to have a choice to make. You got the 2 of Wands. So if you're going to keep waiting for this person to come that you're trying to bring to fruition, okay, your choice, and it will happen. It will take a while. You do, Jay? Oh my God, Jay Hunter. My Jody. Or this new person is going to come through and make an offer. I think it's an offer that you're not going to be able to refuse. And I think you're going to get so tired of waiting for the other one because they got a lot of stuff. They got a lot of baggage that they're dealing with. They make things feel chaotic to you. They make you feel like it's a really, really frustrating. They, your partner, has a choice or decision to make. And if they make the wrong decision, meaning not to come toward you right now, and they put more time on it, or they hesitate, procrastinate more, it's not going to benefit them because the celebration won't be there. You're going to find the strength in the situation. I know you want to reminisce and look back on a past relationship situation with this person. I know you thought they were the only one, but they also created this for you. Did you forget? Did you forget how you felt? The justice that you deserve, that you want, is not so much in the answer that you're looking for. They will come back. I'm not saying it'll be terrific. I'm not saying it'll be amazing. It'll be a lot of work that has to be put in. And you're also going to have to deal with somebody else from the situation that they're in now. So it's always going to be complicated. So you're going to have to make a choice or decision between the new person or the old person. The old person brings complications. The new person brings happiness, joy, marriage, and stability. Your choice. So that's what I have for today. Thank you, everybody, for being here. My throat can't take another sentence, but it's been my pleasure. Tomorrow, we're going to do questions. Much easier. Not so hard on the throat, but we're going to do questions. So look for me tomorrow. I'll give you a heads up in case you don't get the notification. I'll let you know when I'm on. Look for the daily. I'll either do that tonight or tomorrow morning, depending on how my throat feels. But love to speak with you all. And again, questions tomorrow. So save your money, $30, one question. The question must be put in the payment or it will be a donation, no refund. The question must be put in the payment for $30 or it will be a donation, no refund. Stated 3/22/2021 at 7:20 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, New Jersey, at 1:02 and 18 seconds on this video.